and welcome to Herald TV News at 3 with me, Tasleem. In a disturbing turn of events, a minor girl who had accused the physical education teacher of molesting her has quit going to her school in Markai more than a month after the unsavory incident. Her younger sister too has stopped going to the school, reportedly because of the related trauma the siblings are going through. The police registered an FIR in the matter on Monday and called in the PE teacher for investigation after a complaint handwritten by the victim girl was submitted at the Mardol police station on Monday. She was taken to the police station by her parents.
की अशी जेन्ना हॅरेसमेंट जावं मॉलेस्टेशन हे जेन्ना इन्सिडंट जाता तेन्ना जे तकलेर बसता पळय ते सगळ्यांक येता आनी आयज जेन्ना ती कंप्लेन ते चली भुरग्यां धाकटे चली भुरगे आशिल्ले ते मायनर चली भुरग्यान कंप्लेन मॅनेजमेंटा कडेन केल्ली जवळ जवळ म्हयनो उलटोन गेलो पूण व्हडलीशी एक्शन कांय जावना. आयज अशी परिस्थिती येयल्या की ते चली भुरगे आसा आनी तेजी भयण ते स्कुलाक वचपाचें बंद जाल्लें आसा. तरी सुद्दां तो थंयचो जो PT सर आशिल्लो तो आजून थंय स्कुलाक येता आनी तेजेर कांयच व्हडलेशें आयज बरें जावना. एक लास्ट ऑप्शन, एक लास्ट होप म्हणून ते चली भुरगेन स्वताचे हँडरायटिंगान आयज कंप्लेन माड्डो पोलीस स्टेशनाक केल्ली आसा आनी आमी एज अ रेव्होल्युशनरी गोवन्सान तांकां सपोर्टूय केल्लो आसा आनी ही केस स्ट्रॉंग घेवपा जाय आनी हे केसीन भरपूर तांकां न्याय मेळपा जाय. हेका लागून आमी हांगा येयल्ले आनी तांकां रिक्वेस्टूय केल्या. PI नाशिल्ले पूण PI साहेबा लागून आमी हांगा वेट करतले कित्याक FIR आमकां आतां कॉपी मेळपा जाय म्हणून. कित्याक हो जो PT सर आसा तेणें हेज्या पयलीं अशें इन्सिडंट जाल्या म्हणून आयकलां आमी तेजे कडल्यान आनी कोण तरी फुडें सरता ह्यो गजाली सादेपणान भुरग्यो तरी फुडें सरना आनी तेका लागून तेका आमी बॅक करपा जाय. हे हितूनच्यान आमी हांगा रावतले, FIR कॉपी घेतले कित्याक हेज्या पयलीं तेणें अशें केल्लें आसा खंय आनी पॉलिटिकली तो खूब स्ट्रॉंग आसा. ते पॉलिटिकली तो खूब धमक्यो दिता हेवूय आयकलां. तेका लागून हांव मागता तशेंच बाकीचे जे पॉलिटिकल मेंबर आसतले जावं आमचो खासदार आसा श्रीपाद नायक तेजे कडेन रिक्वेस्ट करता, श्रीपाद भाऊ तेका तेजे कडेन रिक्वेस्ट करता कित्याक एक आयकलां की तेजें खंय तरी ते स्कुला कडेन सामकें स्ट्रॉंग नातें आसा म्हणून तेजे कडेन रिक्वेस्ट करता की तुमी भितर इंटरव्यून जावचें कित्याक ह्यो केसी बारीक न्ही आनी हे भुरग्याचेर जो परिणाम जाता तेका लागून आमी मागतले की तेका कावन्सिलिंगूय जावपा जाय भुरग्याक की आयज ती परिस्थिती तेगेल्या तेजे एकेडेमीक लॉस जाता जाता पूण फाल्यां सकाळीं तेजो विश्वास कोणाचेर उरपाना.
Old Goa police achieved a breakthrough in the Chandrarekha alias Gabbar Sahani murder case and arrested 4 accused persons in connection with the crime, which reportedly occurred over a property dispute in Mirzapur, UP. Police said that on August 23rd, the victim was allegedly assaulted repeatedly by 2 of the accused persons, wherein the victim became motionless in a house in Porvorim and later his body was thrown in the Kumarzwa Canal from the Goundalim Bridge, and the body was found 4 days after the incident in a water body in Karambolim.
PCR परवरिम PCR पंजी के थ्रू हमें कॉल आया था डेड बॉडी फ्लोटिंग सो इन करमाली एरिया रिवर में. तो यस्टरडे इवनिंग वी टुक द बॉडी और उनको पोस्टमार्टम के लिए भेजा and we had registered an EOD and postmortem में it was opined that prima facie looks like a case of murder because body को बांधा गया था and एक stone पे बांधा गया था and there were some injuries also. So we have registered a case of murder and what we found out like we actually found out in other police stations where there was any missing. So we found out that in Parvarim there was a missing person. Immediately हमने उनके जो missing file किया था उनको बुलाया and he turned out to be the brother of the deceased. तो there was a tattoo on his hand तो उससे वो identify किया. The deceased का नाम है Chandrarekha alias Gabbar. He is basically from Mirzapur in UP but keeps coming and going in Goa. Painting का business करता है. तो ये क्या हुआ कि ये जो विक्टिम है, विक्टिम एक्चुअली बिलोंग्स टू मिर्ज़ापुर. ही हैज़ अ बिग प्रॉपर्टी इन मिर्ज़ापुर, फैमिली प्रॉपर्टी है. उस फैमिली प्रॉपर्टी में इनके कजिन ब्रदर्स के साथ झगड़ा हुआ. तो ये जो विक्टिम है, विक्टिम ने कजिन ब्रदर के फादर को वहाँ पे मिर्ज़ापुर में देयर वाज अ फाइट इन विच ही क्रिटिकली इंजर्ड द critically injured the accused person's father. तो उसमें वहाँ पे confession में ये बोला कि there was an FIR on the accused confession बोला FIR was registered in Mirzapur and the victim was arrested also. So उसी टाइम वहाँ पे जिनको ये लोगों ने पीटा था, इस विक्टिम ने पीटा, तो उनके बच्चों ने जहाँ पे इधर रहते बोला कि we will take revenge on you. So what happened was like once this person came back to Goa, ये जो accused 3 brothers है, उसमें जो number 2 brother है, उन्होंने क्या किया, उन्होंने एक प्लान बनाया. प्लान बनाने के बाद he called this victim to a place. फिर वहाँ से इनको लेके अपने घर लेके गया and in that house he started beating. This happened on 23rd को 2 बजे से at least till evening they 2 brothers started beating the victim. And out of this torture this person reported to be died, or they found to be motionless. After they found the body to be motionless, these people planned how to dispose the body. Then they bought a stone and they bought some drill items and all, और thread व rope खरीदा और rope को उस stone के ऊपर बांधा. Stone के ऊपर बांधने के बाद एक कार किराए पे लिया. किराए पे लेने के बाद उस कार में they took the body and they took it to गोंदली ब्रिज में लेके गया, जिसमें अभी पता चला कि इसके एक तीसरा भाई है, 3 brothers, तीसरा भाई है, उसने he worked as a scout so that nobody is checking. फिर उसको वहाँ पे ब्रिज में गया, ब्रिज में जाने के बाद बॉडी को वहाँ पे फेंक दिया. तो since the body was actually stone में थे तो it went down. But after the decomposition basically क्या होता है कि the gas and all starts brought and it started going up and down. So in between the body was coming up, in between the body was going down. So some people saw, but nobody informed. Then when I told earlier, somebody informed it, and we found that we were trying to take up the body, but the body was not coming because it was tied to the stone. So it took some time. But when we recovered, because of the investigation of PI Satish and his team under the leadership SDPO Panji Sudesh, after sincere efforts, they found out traced the identity of the person, and within some time they were able to crack the case as well.
What are the names of accused, sir?
Sorry, sir? Sorry?
What are the names of accused?
The accused names are Rajendra, son of Ram Ratan Prasad. He is a prime accused. He is a second son. And number 2 accused is Ranjit, son of Ram Ratan Prasad, brother. He is the youngest brother. And third is Rajkumar, who is the elder brother, who helped in disposing the body.
The Kalangut police have arrested 2 women alleged career extortionists who used to extort money from gullible man under the threat of filing false rape cases against them after first becoming friendly with their potential victims. Acting on the complaint by one Kiran Patel, a native of Gujarat, the Kalangut police, led by PI Paresh Naik, apprehended 2 women who in turn also revealed the involvement of a third one, Vishwadeep Gohil, a resident of Bhavnagar.
See, it was a joint effort of Kolwale PI Vijay and Kalangut police station team under Paresh. Basically what happened was like this month, 23rd of this month, there was an FIR registered in Kolwale. This may one victim girl came and told the police like she was being raped by a person from non-Goan person, and on that FIR we had registered, and also on that complaint we had registered an FIR and accused was arrested. The inspector in charge of the Kolwale police station, Mr. Vijay, he actually started investigating deep into the case, and when he found out that these people, this complainant, this case may complainant, she is appearing to be complainant in different matters. She is complainant in another case which was registered in anti-human trafficking, and she is basically a Gujarati, so he contacted some of his friends in Gujarat police, and Gujarat police also conveyed that these same persons are complainant in different FIRs. Then at the same time we got a complaint. In the morning we got a complaint from a businessman from Pune saying that the same set of people actually had extorted money from him, saying that they will accuse him in a rape case. So immediately we found out that these people are doing multiple FIRs in Gujarat and Goa. And we registered, based on the complaint of that businessman, we registered FIR. We have arrested 2 ladies and 1 man who are actually running a racket, extorting businessman, saying that they will be arrested. We will be arrested under the rape law. Saying that they were raped by these women, were raped by this businessman. So now after we started investigating, we found out that they are actually victims in Kolwale. There are 2 cases in Goa and 2 cases in Gujarat, and in one more case in Gujarat, one of the lady victims which we arrested today, she is also a witness in a rape case. So prima facie it looks like these people are running a racket, and we actually registered an FIR, and since they are required for custodial interrogation, we have arrested, and we will tomorrow produce before the.
So how many persons are arrested?
We have arrested 3 people, 2 women and 1 man.
Sir, can you give me the details of at least male person?
The male name is Mr. Vishwadeep Gohil. Vishwadeep Gohil, he is from Bhavnagar, Gujarat.
And sir, how many fake FIR has been registered so far? What is revealed?
A number of FIRs registered is like 2 FIRs are registered in Goa, and 1 they tried to misuse the system. So there are 3, basically 2 registers, 2 FIR and 1 complaint. And in Gujarat, as of now, we got 2 FIRs in which both these victims are involved, and 1 more FIR in which one of the victims, one of the accused now, has acted as a witness in that case. So total 5 cases and 1 complaint.
Is there a possibility of them being involved in other states also?
We are exploring, we are finding out, we are in contact with Gujarat police, we are getting more details. We have actually raised this issue to Gujarat police. Gujarat police will give us more details, and based on that further investigation we will find out.
So one question, see most of the cases which are these criminal offences are?
No, it's about the offence where it is registered. So this has happened in Gujarat also, this has happened in Goa also. In these cases, both the accused as well as victims are outside Goa.
SP Traffic Akshat Kaushal on Tuesday stated that the top priority of the Goa police is to address cases of people driving or riding under the influence of alcohol or other intoxicants. Whenever such instances are identified, the police are committed to taking immediate action, he said. Kaushal emphasized that consistent efforts are made to enforce measures against drunk driving, and these efforts will continue. Additionally, he mentioned that regular checks will be conducted at various surprise locations to maintain vigilance. Furthermore, Kaushal mentioned that the Goa police are actively engaged in conducting awareness programs in schools and colleges to interact with students to create awareness on traffic signals and rules.
Therefore, one of our priorities of Goa police is to ensure that we take action on anyone who's found to be driving their vehicles under the influence of either any alcoholic substance or any other intoxicant. And whenever we will find such instances, we will take lawful action as has been prescribed. And as part of these, as a step in this direction, we've been regularly taking action on drunken driving. In no way the idea of the traffic police is to discourage the tourists. We would we want everyone who comes to Goa to have a good time, but they should also remain safe. What we are doing is that we are trying to keep it a daily exercise. हमारा ये ब्रीफिंग्स के अंदर जो हमारे PIs को ब्रीफिंग है और PIs का अपने नीचे के स्टाफ को ब्रीफिंग है, वो यही है कि इसके ऊपर रोज एक्शन होगा or we are also have built in a surprise element into it. We don't want that the action should happen at the same place every day, but it should happen at different places with least inconvenience to people. The idea is that people should not be inconvenienced in the exercise of doing chalaning, but chalan should happen by ensuring that tourists and everyone finds themselves completely welcomed in Goa. Is that almost on a regular basis, हमारे जो PIs हैं are going to schools and colleges, and they are having regular interaction with students and with college students and school students, and they are educating them about the rules. They are educating them about what not to do while driving. So इससे we will find a lot of change which is happening.
Devendra Kankar for Herald TV.
Recently, it has come to light that a PE teacher at Ponda School has molested 2 students, and the school management is openly protecting the alleged teacher. On this background, Team Herald spoke to several people to know their views on whether the schools in Goa are safe enough if the school management is openly protecting the teacher who has been accused of molesting 2 students.
It was very shocking to know through the Herald newspaper एक PE teacher विश्वास म्हणलो and हुई विश्वास घात केला आहे भुरग्यांक दोन students आलो. He has been alleged to have molested these children, school children. And more than 2-3 months जाले एक case तेजी register जायना. Okay, it is a sensitive issue. The police also should handle sensitively. But preliminary investigation त्या भुरग्यांक जायन एक iota of doubt देखो met जायतू that they have been molested. Then this type of teachers has to be arrested. Pokso law जाय त्यांना. I don't know why so much delay. And ओइले त्या दोघे भुरग्या स्कुलान भायर काडले. आता what can we do as parents or as teachers or school authorities? All school authorities, including the tuition classes, they should have cameras all over in their rooms, all over the school premises. And थोडे एरिया कॅमेरा लायन नाही. आणि हे थोडे PE टीचर पण आहे ते त्या पॉइंट्सांचे एडवांटेज घेत आहे. कित्याक रिसंटली एक अराउंड 3-4 years बॅक मुजे बरें एक मॅटर येयल्लें. एक PE टीचरूय ताका त्याच पर्टिक्युलर रुमान वतालो स्टोर रुमान आनी थिंग त्या भुरग्यांक व्हरप त्या चेडवांक हांगच्यान बसोवप आनी ह्यो 2 केस मुजे बरें नोटिसा हाडले. बट बिकॉज ऑफ सम पेरेंट्स प्रेशर दे डिडंट वांट टू गो अहेड. असो जाता. बट एटलीस्ट द चिल्ड्रन हू आर विलिंग टू गो अहेड, that at least you will do, no? And all parents should sensitize their children, tell the children not to go in isolated places alone. Even whether it is a PE teacher or a doctor or a tuition teacher, see, these are all sensitive areas.
The father of Konkani theatre, Augustino Fernandez, affectionately called as Pai theatrist, was remembered on Tuesday on his 63rd death anniversary at Ravindra Bhavan.
आज Pai theatrist Augustino Fernandez death anniversary. आणि या निमित्तान आमी सगळे एकटवले तेका होमेज दिवपाक, श्रद्धांजली दिवपाक. आणि आयज हो एक व्हड खुशालकाये दीस. कित्याक तियात्रांची बुनयादी फातर जे भाशेन तालाक बाबान गायला ते पाय तियात्र ऑगस्टिनान गायलो. आनी आयज हो तियात्र जो गोंया बॉम्बे सुरू जालो तो आख्या संवसारभर गाजता. जे सुवातांचेर आमगे गोंयकार भाव पावले ते सुवातीचेर आमगे गोंयकार भावांनी तो तियात्र उखलून दवरलो. जावं कॅनडा, जर्मनी, पॅरीस, केमन आयलंड, अमेरिका, UK तर सांगो नाकाय. गोंयांत जाताय ते भाशेन तियात्र आतां UK जाताय. सो सगळीं भाव भयणां जे आयज तियात्र उखलून दवरून भायल्या देशांनी आमगे तियात्र दाखयताय तांकां हांव एक व्हडलो सॅल्यूट मारतां. आनी तेजे वांगडा पाय तियात्रिस्ट जुआंव आगुस्तिनाकूय एक मुगे व्हडलो सॅल्यूट. कित्याक आयज हो तियात्र इंटरनॅशनली पावलो. सगळ्यांक तुमकां काळजां सावन देव बरें करूं. हो जो तियात्र आहा तो सदांच उखलून दवरचो.
पाय तियात्रिस्ट जुआंव आगुस्तिनो हें आयज पाय तियात्रिस्ट जुआंव आगुस्तिनाची डेथ एनिवर्सरी 76 मनयतात, पाळटात. पाय तियात्रिस्तान आमकां एक रस्तो दाखयलो तियात्र कसो करपाचो आनी खंय मेरेन पावोवपाचो. आयज तियात्र पावला, बरोच उंच पावला. पूण ताका जेन्ना मान मेळटलो तेन्ना आमी तियात्रिस्ट सगळे एकठांय जावन रीत माणसुकीचे तियात्र आनी बरे उंचल्या दर्ज्याचे तियात्र करूंक लागतले आनी करूंक आमकां रवींद्र भवनांत जायत्यो सवलती आतां मेळूंक शकतात. कारण आमचो आतां चेअरमॅन तालेक बाब जाला, तोवूय एक कलाकार. तो आतां हालींच येवन ताणें खूब सुदारप केला आनी आमकां खूब सवलती दिल्या. आतां तो सांगता ते प्रमाणे ह्याय फुडें आमकां सवलती मेळोंक जातात. नवी वर्कशॉपां करूंक जातात, तियात्र बरोवपाचे, स्क्रिप्ट कांतारां करपाची, स्क्रिप्ट कशें करपाचें, हें करपाचें तांच्या आदारान आमच्या तियात्रिस्तान करूंक जाता. सो म्हाका दिसता हांवें प्रिंस जेकब प्रोडक्शन हांव म्हज्या नांवान म्हज्या ट्रुपाच्या नांवान एक स्क्रिप्ट रायटींग करूंक सोदता. जर तर तियात्र अकेडेमी आमचो रवींद्र भवनाच्यो जरी तर सांगात आसा जाल्यार करपाक जाता. कारण नवे नवे बरे बरोवपी तयार जावपाक जाय. आमी भरपूर केलें पूण आतां फाटल्यान कोण येता तांकां जागो दिवपाक जाय. तर हांव आमच्या पांय तियात्रिस्ताक सर्गीचें सूख आवडटा आनीक ताचो आशिर्वाद सगळोच आमच्या तियात्रिस्तांचेर मागता. देव बरें.
Mohit Kalangari for Herald TV.
On Monday, a lineman from the electricity department was seen working on an electricity pole that supported both a local electricity line and a high tension line. The lineman was observed working without any safety gear or ample preventative measures. Recognizing the potential dangers posed by the coexistence of local electricity lines and high tension wires on the same poles, activist Shankar Polji has requested the electricity department to take urgent action. Polji urgently requested the electricity department to relocate the high tension wires to prevent any hazards. Tragically, 2 linemen lost their lives as a result of accidental contact with high tension wires.
हॅलो फ्रेंड्स, शंकर पोलजी आमच्या गोंया खातीर आमी आतां हालीं पळयलें इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंटाचे लायनमॅन हेल्पर 2 जाण एक्सपायर्ड जाले आनी एक्सपायर्ड जातकूच मागीर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट कोण तेंची रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी घेयना, कळ्ळें तुका, सगळे हात वयर काडटा. सो आतां आमी पळोवपाक शकतात ती वयर जी आहा न्हू ती हाय टेन्शन वायर आनी सकयली लोकल लायन जी आमकां घरांक वयता ती. सो म्हाजें म्हणणें कितें, आतां तेचेर तो भुरगो काम करता न्हू, कितें तेजो चुकून वयर ते हाय टेन्शनाक जर हात लागलो सपोज जाल्यार गेलो मरे, लायफ पिड्ड्यार मरे तेची. आतां जे JEE, AE आनी EE आहा न्हू तांकां हांव विचारपाक सोदता, कित्याक सांग आय एम नॉट अ इंजिनियर, कळ्ळें तुका, की हांव तुमकां सांगपाक, पूण म्हाजी एक रिक्वेस्ट कितें, पयली हाय टेन्शन आहा न्हू ती सेपरेटूच दवरा मरे, लोकल लायन आहा ती सेपरेट दवरा मरे. लोकल लायन आहा ती सेपरेट दवरली जाल्यार सेफ्टीचेर तांकां काम करूंक मेळटा न्हू. एकूच पोलाचेर तुमी ती 2 कनेक्शनां कित्याक दिले? पयशे ना गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंटा कडेन पयशे ना, बाकीचे जाग्यार तुमकां मोडपाक बरे पयशे आहात मरे, कितें रे. आनी तांकां सेफ्टी मेजर जे कितें आहा ते टायम टू टायम दिया मातशें. लायफ रिस्कान घालून ते काम करतात. पावर मिनिस्टर तुका रिक्वेस्ट करता, अशें जे वयर डबल एक पोलाचेर डबल लायनी घातलेले आहात, हाय टेन्शन आनी सकयल लोकल लायन ती लायनी तेंच्यांनी सेपरेट पोलांचेर घालपाची गरज आसा, कळ्ळें तुका. हांव आशा धरता पावर मिनिस्टर आनी AE, JEE आनी कोण आहात हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट हेचेर एक्शन घेतले म्हणून. कित्याक सांग हे अहे जे आहा न्हू हेच्या खातीरूच आमचे लोक जे मेलेत लायनमॅन हेल्पर हेच्या खातीर आनी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंटाच्या नेग्लिजन्सा खातीर. देव बरें करूं.
On Tuesday morning, several workers under the banner of ITEC held a protest at Azad Maidan in capital city, demanding justice against the anti-workers policies, including unscientific revision of minimum wages and prohibition of strike in pharma companies. They also demanded better salaries and perks from their company.
407 रुपया मिनिमम वेजेस, जेन्ना तांदूळ 30 आणि 35 रुपया किलो, साखर 40 रुपयांनी किलो, गॅस 1200 रुपया, 407 रुपया पगार आणि तोय बी 26 दीस. हाचो अर्थ कितें, की 26 दीस काम करा आणि 30 दीस जाल्यार 4 दीस उपाशी रावा, 31 दीस जाल्यार 5 दीस उपाशी रावा. दिस द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ मिनिमम वेजेस इन द स्टेट ऑफ गोवा. 3 ते 4 लाख कामगारांक मिनिमम वेजेस मेळटात. आणि आता तर अशें आयलां की परमनंट जॉब ना आणि ताका लागून कामगारांक पणजे शहरांत आझाद मैदानाचेर आयला. स्वतंत्रतेच्या झुजाराच्या मैदान हे आमकांय दिसता की हे झूज आमी मांडचे पडटले आणि कामगारांनी झूज मांडून आपले प्रश्न हासील करून घेवचे पडटले. लोन बंका जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद, AQC जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद, AQC जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद,
वो सरकार निकम्मी है,
रोजी रोटी दे न सके,
वो सरकार बदलनी है,
जो सरकार निकम्मी है,
वो सरकार बदलनी है,
जो सरकार निकम्मी है,
वो सरकार बदलनी है।
On Tuesday, several devotees from Raya erected the Madi of Our Lady of Valankani at Arle Raya. The priest offered special prayers. Meanwhile, similar Madi and prayers were offered at the Margaon by Valankani Taxi Association.
Inasa Narona for Herald TV.
United Boys Dando Kolva struck at the death to down Carmona SC1 and enter into the quarterfinals of VM Salgankar Memorial Invitational Inter-Village Football Tournament. The match was organized by Prime SC in association with Margaon SC at St. John Baptist Grounds, Dando, Benaulib.
In a gentle-paced match, the Kolva team enjoyed a slight advantage over their youthful opponents. Carmona goalkeeper Aaron Fernandez had to make an early save to stop a powerful right-footer by striker Samson Gomes in the 10th minute. Kolva again came close, but striker Baptist headed wide. Carmona managed to keep the score blank, largely to some stout defended by veteran stopper Yuri Ferrao and Edwin Afonso. Kolva continued to build pressure on their rivals but did not get the goal. Carmona also made some sporadic moves to nail the crews, but Kolva defenders Kabir Khan and Bevan Ghosh did not allow the rival strikers any chances. As the match was heading towards the penalty shootout, Carmona midfielder Neil conceded a free kick which was nicely floated inside the box by Joseph Pereira for striker Baptist Fernandez to control well and strike a right-footer past rival goalkeeper Aaron Fernandez into the nylons with just 2 minutes remaining for the final whistle. Inasa Narona for Herald TV.
Kunkolin Union defeated Kandolim Sports Club 6-1 to move into the quarter-final of the Shandor Cement Cup. The match was organized by Shandor Club at the Shandor ground on Monday.
The match began in precise earnest right from kickoff, with both Kandolim Sports Club and Kunkoli Union dishing out excellent football. The first half was evenly matched to Kandolim Sports Club scored first through Sanket Chotkar in the 19th minute. The second half was completely dominated by Kunkoli Union, scoring at regular intervals. Kunkoli's Denville Fernandez opened the scoring in the 37th minute, followed immediately by Jonathan Fernandez in the 38th minute. Darren Carvalho added to the tally in the 44th minute. Jonathan Fernandez of Kunkoli scored his second goal in the 45th minute, which was followed by a brace by Wilson Fernandez in the 47th and 53rd minute for Kunkoli. Inasa Narona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.